Hi all. Welcome back to the channel. In this video we are going to check out the top 10 best performance of Amy Adams. Before going to the video, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to get new video updates. 10. Catch Me If You Can, 2002. Adams has admitted to being slightly confused that this Steven Spielberg caper didn't serve as her breakout role. She struggled to find work for 2 years in its wake, playing second fiddle to Debra Messing in a bad rom-com called The Wedding Date and even getting fired from a forgotten Rob Lowe TV series titled Dr. Vegas. Even stranger is that Adams is so wonderfully fearless in it, playing an adorably naive teenager who unknowingly becomes engaged to a conman, Leonardo DiCaprio. It's a damning indictment of this era in Hollywood that Adams didn't immediately ascend from here. 9. The Fighter, 2010. Adams has smartly outmaneuvered typecasting over the years, veering left whenever she plays wide-eyed innocence one too many times in a row. The Fighter came on the heels of Adams playing a jittery nun in Doubt, 2008, and her breakout role in the indie Junebug, 2005, which we'll discuss shortly, and allowed her to spread her wings. Here, Adams is a perfect around-the-way girl, sexy, volatile and forthright, raised on the streets and with Boston toughness running through her veins. She takes a potentially shrug-worthy role of a boxer's girlfriend and runs with it. It deservedly gave her a third Oscar nomination. 8. Sunshine Cleaning, 2008. Adams's early career was unusually sexualized considering she would become famous for playing virtuous nice girls. In films such as Cruel Intentions 2, 2000, and the Matthew Perry, Elizabeth Hurley rom-com Serving Sarah, 2002, she was cast as barely dressed prom queens quick to market their sexuality. Sunshine Cleaning, a little scene indie she made with Emily Blunt, sees her return to that type, only a decade or so after their prime. She is an upbeat if desperately sad woman in her early 30s who has realized she peaked in high school, and now makes a living cleaning up murder scenes. Sunshine Cleaning feels like a kiss-off to Adams's early typecasting, and a major declaration of what she can bring to the table when given the opportunity. 7. Enchanted, 2007. There's an argument to be made that Enchanted holds the quintessential Amy Adams performance. She sings and dances, is sweetly devoid of vanity, and is so wincingly sunny that you can't help but fall in love with her. She plays Giselle, a hand-drawn fairy tale princess who is catapulted into live-action New York. Adams is also so convincing as a live-action Disney heroine that it's a mystery why the corporation went on to bother with the likes of Emma Watson or Yi-Fi Liu. 6. The Master, 2012. If it is true that great acting is all about reacting, then The Master holds one of the greatest performances ever committed to film. Adams doesn't actually say much in this operatic Paul Thomas Anderson masterpiece, which is otherwise a fierce tete-a-tete between Joaquin Phoenix and Philip Seymour Hoffman. Yet she is powerfully omnipresent as Hoffman's wife, who is a mercurial presence in the higher echelons of a cult-like spiritual movement, always lurking, interjecting when necessary, and uniquely terrifying. 5. Drop Dead Gorgeous, 1999. This cult beauty pageant comedy features one of modern cinema's coolest ensembles, Kirsten Dunst, Allison Janney, Brittany Murphy and even Kirstie Alley are all spectacular, but it's arguable that Adams steals the show. Drop Dead Gorgeous was Adams's first film, the actor a local hire when the film began production in Minnesota, where Adams was working in community theater. She makes the most out of a small part, playing a hypersexual ditz with a heart of gold. 4. Arrival, 2016. Adams's Dr. Louise Banks should, in fairness, rank up there alongside Ailey performance, and one of Adams's very best. Naturally, it got her little of the same awards kudos she received for The Turgid American Hustle, 2013, Big Eyes, 2014, or Vice, 2018. 3. Her, 2013. Adams is so popular online because she seems to possess many of the qualities the internet brings out in its users: strange melancholy, quiet yearning, a kind of bittersweet malaise. It's best on display in Spike Jonze's Her, which grants Adams the most unshowy part. She plays the close friend of Joaquin Phoenix, who has fallen in love with his Siri-like operating system, yet one that she fills with blissful humanity. Here she is soft, slightly wounded, and yet nervously hopeful about things to come. If we were to guess the fictional character she's played who is most closely aligned to Adams herself, it's probably Adams's character in Her. She's even called Amy, which feels pointed. 2. Sharp Objects, 2018. It's strange to describe a performance as stressful, but Adams's work in this HBO Limited series would be hard to convey any differently. Based on Gillian Flynn's bestseller, Sharp Objects is an unwieldy and gothic murder mystery, with Adams the self-harming and traumatized reporter at the center. She delivers a transfixing bit of acting that is almost physically heavy, as if Adams had weighed herself down with rocks prior to the filming of each scene. Long before she becomes a bedraggled shell of a person at the end of the series, Adams's character embodies a sort of walking burial plot, all nightmares and tragedy, a woman carrying all kinds of secrets and terrified of learning more of them. 1. Junebug, 2005. If Adams' struggling